What's up, RVP Nation? It's Sawyer, and
Jaden.
we're here at the Racine Public Library. We're going to interview some librarians. So, who are we here with today?
Hi, I'm Willow Newell.
And I'm Ken Mitcher.
And what do you guys do here?
Oh, I work in the circulation.
Okay.
It also involves me shelving, working the front desk, and putting the books in order, placing holds.
Nice. And for you?
And I'm a PSA, so I help the public with finding books, checking them out, and anything else they might need.
Okay. So, what would be like an everyday kind of sort of like feel? Like, what would be a day in the life? Could you explain that to me? Like, what you do on a daily basis?
What I do, okay. Books are shipped in, and also books in the area are put into our marvelous magical machine that we sort out to put in, either put on the shelf or put on holds. Books come from other libraries to be put on hold, or books go out to be put on hold, or checked out, and so forth like that. Books, we put them on the shelves, and we help the clients out for information we need. In our great new beautiful library we have here this year.
Yeah, it is very beautiful.
Yes,
it's gotten
great.
bigger, right? Was it expanded?
It looks bigger the way it's set up. It was designed just right. They compared to what it was. I used to come here before they designed, before I even worked here.
Yeah, that's crazy. That like how that can work. Like just moving stuff around can make a room
Well, it's
completely
more
different.
Stuff around. It's like a whole remodel. The rugs are different.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's amazing.
The books are in different, separate, or set up differently.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the same library, and it's a good, proud library of Racine County.
Yeah, brings a new feel.
Every time I come in, I'm proud of it. I just can't get over the changes. My head just turns every time I go up there.
It is a beautiful building. And so, what would be like a day in the life for your job? Because it's a little different, right?
Yeah, so I usually work upstairs or downstairs. If I'm downstairs, I'm helping kids log into the computers, find their favorite books, comic books. And then upstairs, a lot of the times, it's assisting patrons with finding different places in Racine. So a lot of patrons call us or come to us if they don't know how to use Google, if they don't really know what's in the library, how to get it, and they'll call looking for numbers, looking for info on places to travel, and really anything that people have questions about.
That's awesome. That you're just like there to help everybody.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy that? Is that like a really big part why you do your job, is just being able to interact with the community and like help people?
I do. I really like it because, I mean, I've grown up in Racine, and I really just love this community. So being able to work here and help out older patrons, younger patrons, and really everyone, it brings me some joy. It makes me feel like I'm doing something good with my day.
That's awesome. Jaden, do you have any?
I'm just here to listen.
You don't have any questions? Okay, I was just wondering. I just don't want to be overpowering anything.
No, you're good.
Okay, so I was thinking some stuff off the top of my head. Do you guys have like a favorite moment? A favorite top moment of working at the library, or maybe a favorite event, or just something that was really memorable that sticks in your brain? I know you said you like the building. I think that was a pretty good quote about how you said every time you walk in the building that you're.
Oh yeah,
you're
it's.
right.
I still get tickled pink with over it. Yes. Well, that's something that happens to me every day. On that, yeah, it's just overwhelming. Being able to serve the community in such a there's also different other programs. I'm only in one, but different other programs they have for the community too that they have during the day, such as movie night, or the children's have different programs that we have listed too at our show. I'm in one of them. I'm in Sip and Paint in one of them.
Could you explain more about that?
Oh, Sip and Paint is something for senior citizens in line to come and be able to see a painter. I'm an artist at heart. I've always been involved in it somehow in my life, although I haven't done all my life has been working and producing art for sale or for other companies. So I came in and I would show them how to start a paint. Some of these people want to learn how to paint, and my biggest motive, and we only have 2 hours, I only have 2 hours to show them, and the best thing they can do is actually do it. And then try to like it. The idea, there's nothing wrong what you do. You have to be there, I guess, to experience what goes on. I'm not even sure what goes on.
Yeah, well, most definitely. I feel that way with like photography. I'm like a learning photographer now, so it's like I'd rather than like watch somebody. Like I guess I like to watch tutorials on kind of how I should do stuff, but I'd rather go out and actually take the shots by myself and like learn by actually taking photos.
Yeah.
So I get what you mean by like actually having someone paint rather than just having them just like watch somebody or
Yes.
like that.
Yeah, it's something to do with what you can. It's not a competition or a compete of anything, or it's not good enough. It's building your self-confidence and goals in of your mind of how you look beyond the step of your life. So
Yeah.
it sounds like a lot of things happening, but it's just very simple. Just do it,
Yeah.
and then you're going to like it. If you don't, well, you're eventually still going to like it somehow. You just don't realize it.
Yeah, it's the tedious process of everything, you know. I mean,
If you can, I tell people right now, if you write or you spell and you go by hand, you're an artist. If you do a signature, you're an artist.
I got
That's where it starts.
terrible penmanship, so
It's a start. It doesn't have.
I write my name.
I didn't ask you to make an exact portrait. I asked you to be original, or creative. So.
Well, what type of art do you like specify in? Do you have like a specific style, or are you like a portrait painter or landscape, or do you just kind of do your own thing?
I have my favorites. I do have cityscapes. I do
these
like
are beautiful.
portrait and figures. And for some reason, I'm sticking to watercolor and gouache paint. So I'd like to incorporate. I've grown to the state where my self-consciousness has come out and away from me, where I actually do involve people in with my art, to have people and environment in. But I like the city life, even though I'm a country boy. I like the city situation.
Yeah, I mean the community feel of like a city is.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't get that in the country. So.
Yeah, I'm a plein air painter too. I've really grown to like that. So I kind of like helps me bring myself out of that area where there may be some boundaries, and that opens that up.
Yeah.
It opens up the boundaries. In other words.
Yeah, push yourself. Yeah, that's
emotionally, self-conscious. Like I used to be self-conscious of drawing people when I'm in front of them, and they're not.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
there's
most
those
definitely.
boundaries, and then there's others. There's a whole mess of things.
And I feel that with photography, doing like street photography. It's it's a little nerve wracking because it's like you don't want somebody to just like flip off on you.
And I did photography in high school. I felt the same way, and it kind of bounces off with the art too.
Yeah, it's nerve wracking for sure.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take your picture, but you didn't,
And you want to get like the genuine reaction. I feel like that's for me. Like I kind of do like want to capture just like the person like walking down the street, like however they are. I feel like once somebody knows there's a camera on them, they kind of get a different feel. It's not the same. So.
And it's not too often you have the ones that wave to you.
Oh, of course, yeah, the ones that actually like interact with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. And when I've done it in Racine, the plein air painting, it's like someone have asked me, "Did you get us into painting?" You would have that going on. But that's, I guess, we're getting off the subject. But that's something that invited me here. And I've done paintings of the library before, and I haven't done anything with the new look of the library.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you do any art or any artistic activities outside of the library?
I really enjoy writing,
Right.
and I don't often get time to do it just because I'm a student. I go to Carthage and Kenosha. But when I have free time, I like writing. I'm not a good drawer, not a good painter, but it's a lot of fun. Sometimes painting by the lake is pretty cool too.
What brings out writing for you? Like what makes it fun? Because for me personally, I don't know. It's a little tedious for me. So explain how.
Well, I really like film. And, I've always wanted to be a screenwriter. So whenever I go see a new movie, like I just saw Oppenheimer, so good. Or if I see a terrible movie, I always want to kind of match that or make it better. And being at the library helps me kind of grow my knowledge and, I guess, gain some new info when it comes to writing. And I really like it. It's a lot of fun. It's just...
So you said, you want to do some sort of, screenwriting would be, maybe the dream?
That's my dream.
rather than like journalism or something like that?
I couldn't do that. My parents actually both got degrees in journalism. Well, my dad did. My mom does marketing. But I'd like to do creative writing. So I'm a music theater major right now at Carthage, and then I intend on getting a master's in film.
That's
I actually just
sick.
got back from touring USC and UCLA, so
Oh my,
we'll see.
We got-
fingers crossed.
she
You
like
know.
wants to go to USC so bad.
That's the goal. Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, I mean, they got a sick campus.
They do.
It's
It's huge, expensive.
Yeah.
but for a reason.
yeah, no, I've seen it. It's definitely a very beautiful facility and
Yeah.
everything. Well, that's awesome. Jaden,
Thanks.
do you have any?
Yeah. Sorry. There any other like services that like the library provide that people should like know about or should be brought up more?
Definitely. So we actually have 3D printers. That's a good question. A lot of people don't know that. And when I first came in, because I like didn't go to the library for a little bit, came in when I started working here, and everything's completely new. We have a lot of new 3D printers, and the kids can come in and they do raffles. You can get like a little miniature Hogwarts or like different Star Wars designs that are super cute, and they do names, and that's one thing that the kids really enjoy. And then in the innovation lab where the 3D printers are, there's so many different activities all week.
Yeah, I
For
didn't
all
even know
ages.
that. I didn't even know they had 3D printers.
Oh yeah,
that's
it's really
wild.
cool. We also have
Yeah.
a teen room, so come check out the teen room.
I think
Yeah,
we've checked out.
teen
I
room.
think
We've been in there.
checked out the teen room. I think
I know that Corday and Jacob were jamming out on like Rock Band or something.
I
No?
just turned 20, so I'm really jealous.
Just
I can't go in the
how-
teen room.
How long? How long? Just
February.
Oh, okay. So that's like my brother's. That's awesome though.
Yeah.
The
thanks.
big 2-0.
Yeah.
Me too. No, I'm kidding.
All right. Well, I think that's all the questions I have. But thank you guys for your time. It was really fun to kind of pick your brain and everything. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out, RVP.
Oh, thanks for
Thanks
inviting
for
us.
having us. You're good.
Thank you. I wasn't prepared for this interview, bro.
I got thrown in. I blame Michael.
So where are we off now?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, so where do we see this? Is it on YouTube?